In my opinion, there are two types of bad luck. One is caused by your misjudgment or action. If that's the case, blaming your luck is never a good idea because you are not owning it. The second type is the legitimate bad luck. When something bad just happened to you, such as a vase fall on your head, or your business partner went bankrupt so they can no longer fund your business. The most recent example obviously is COVID, where lots of people losing their job without doing anything wrong. Our lives are full of up and downs. Bad things can happen in the most unexpected ways. No matter how much you find it frustrating or unfair, it is inevitable. So am I unlucky? Probably. For instance, I've never won a single lucky draw in my life. When my friends ask me to predict which sports team will win, 9 times out of 10 I'll just pick the loser team. My portfolio didn't perform well, even I've done my homework and research. And also, I don't have much luck in relationships because I still haven't met the right person. If I look hard enough, I can always find more examples to convince you that I am an unlucky person. In fact, most people like to claim themselves as the unlucky ones. They do it for two good reasons. First is to get out of people's sympathy, and second, they can blame their failure to luck. I know it will make us feel better from doing this, but the more you do, the more likely you're going to develop a victim mentality, which is a terrible mindset to have. You might think, what's wrong with that? What's wrong complaining when Lady Luck is not on your side? So earlier I had made a video on how you become more grateful at bad times, but I agree it is a bit hard to follow and maybe a bit wishy-washy. So in this video I'm going to tell you a secret of mine and how that helps me to move on with unfortunate events quickly. Are you ready? I'll deal you in. Hello everyone, my name is Keith So. If this is the first time you come across to my channel, I create content about career empowerment for young professionals. If you find my video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. That will mean a lot to me. So I promise I'm going to tell you my secret, or more specifically, my hidden past. I used to play poker professionally for more than 2 years. Man, that was a roller coaster ride. Even I quit it, but I'll never regret it because that has taught me a lot in my life. I won't go in details of my poker career here, but if you are keen to know what I had gone through, comment below, and I may talk about it sometimes in the future. So back to the topics of poker. Even poker is a game of skills that plays a huge factor. You can make the best play you can, but the bad player can suck out on you and take away every chip on the table. In poker, when we lose a huge favorite hand, we call that a bad beat. That sucks, especially they came in a row, and they happen more often than you think. It could make you on tilt, which means you become so frustrated and begin to adopt a less than optimal strategy, and as a result, you lose even more. Simply put, not letting our bad luck affect our emotions is essential for every poker player. If you don't work on it, you still lose no matter how good you are. And I believe the best way to get over with bad luck is to understand the concept of expected value. So what exactly is expected value? In a nutshell, expected value is the anticipated value of an investment at some point in the future. So the most typical example is betting heads or tails on a coin toss. You'll expect a 1-to-1 return because the chance of either result is even. And the most common way to win in poker is try to put in the money when the expected value is positive, and you'll win in the long run, even you might be experiencing some short-term losses. In Texas Hold'em, the best starting hand is pocket aces. It went 85% of the time against a single opponent when you're going all in preflop. With the huge favorite, you probably expect your pocket aces will hold when you play, so you won't pay much attention when they held. But when you lose, you just focus on those particular events.
Yeah, couldn't believe it.
No pants.
Chan might get sick all over himself, but it would never show up in that shirt. Well, let's see what happens to Johnny Chan. Once again, it is Freddie Deeb that is all in. Oh my goodness!
Eventually, they're just stuck in your memory. That doesn't apply to poker, but life as well. When things are going right, you might be taking it for granted, but when it goes downhill, you might get traumatized and get obsessed with it. Obviously, it is not the right thing to do. That's why it's so important to practice gratitude. And this is how you get to remember the time that you win. Surely, if you're working hard and working on yourself consistently, then you have more good days than bad ones, and you'll be making progress. So, in conclusion, luck is something that we cannot control, but very often it's the deciding factor of an outcome. No matter how much you find it frustrating and unfair, you can't deny it. When you're feeling unlucky, don't think too much about it. See it from a broader perspective. Remember statistics. What really matters is to make the best decision you can, and that's how you win in the long run. And also, don't forget about gratitude. This is how I deal with bad luck, and I hope you find this helpful. And again, I'm a career empowerment coach. If you are feeling motivated or struggling at work, feel free to book a 30-minute clarity call with me and see if we can figure something out. Details at the description. I'll see you in the next video. Signing off.